What is going on, my dudes? Tystra here, back again with another Genshin Impact video. And if you guys like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And as always, you could let me know in the comments below what you guys think about today's video. Now, we are going to be talking about this, and I'm recording this late at night, so I need to get some sleep. I'm going to do my best to get this done so I can actually go to sleep. But let's go ahead and talk about it. We are talking about the Ayato and the Venti banners. Now, again, I want to preface this. This is just a personal opinion of mine, and I'm going to go over what I think about these characters or possible information I may have. So again, just speculation in certain aspects of it, but we'll see how it goes. Now, I have heard through the grapevine, and we're going to talk about Ayato first because he is the star of the show. I have heard through the grapevine that Ayato has gone through a very weird beta testing. He actually got buffed, I believe, twice, which is very peculiar, which means that he wasn't doing a lot of damage. But from the stuff that I have seen, and yes, I do pay attention, and people tell me a lot of stuff, that Ayato is actually going to be very, very good as a DPS. Now, will he overtake someone like Ganyu? And the reason why I'm comparing him to Ganyu is that his ability, or let's take, for example, his ult is very much similar to Ganyu. Now, with Ganyu's ult, it's definitely something that you want to work on, but her main thing is the charge shot, so this is going to be more of something that he's going to have to showcase better, so he might take the reins on that. His E-skill looks very good, but it scales on HP, and honestly, from my pre-build guide from last week, I would not suggest focusing on HP personally. Now, does that mean that Ayato is going to be a bad character? Absolutely not. I think he's actually going to be really, really good. But comparatively, think about this. We do have other DPSs like Ganyu, like Hu Tao, Zhao, Ito that we've gotten that are really, really good. So it's going to be hard. I would definitely say before you decide on Ayato, use the trial runs. And I deeply suggest this because it's definitely worth it. And look at the artifact sets, look at the weapons they're using, because normally with Ayato, or normally with any new 5-star, they're using a banner weapon that is brought out at the same time as them. So he will be using the Haran Geppaku Futsu, which is basically his star weapon. But I honestly think he's going to be worth it. From what I've seen, the damage tests in general and the stuff that got leaked through the stream, he's going to look like a lot of fun. Now, let's go ahead and talk about Venti next because Venti is the opposite 5-star to Ayato. So, with Venti, I used to be a Venti main. And the reason why I say used to is because now I'm a Ganyu and Hu Tao main. And there's nothing wrong with Venti. I think Venti is actually really, really great. But a lot of people compare Venti to Kazuha. Now, if you don't know who Kazuha is, I believe that Kazuha is going to get a rerun probably around, I'd say 2.7 with Yelin and Shinobu as of this recording. But with Venti, the reason why Venti is overshadowed by Kazuha is because Kazuha's damage with their other characters is very, very good. The thing that a lot of people forget about Venti is that Venti's pull is a lot stronger. There are pros and cons to both of them. Will I say that Venti is better than Kazuha? In some cases, yes, but in most cases, not. Kazuha does kind of outshine Venti. However, do not, and I repeat, do not look past Venti. Venti is actually a very useful 5-star, especially since Venti was the first festival 5-star that we've gotten in Genshin Impact. And to this day, Venti is still trapping people, both as a look and as the ult. But I digress. I'm not going to get into that story here today. I'm just saying. Anyways, now let's go ahead and talk about the side banner units. We're going to switch over here, and we're going to first talk about Yunjin. And the reason why I'm going to talk about Yunjin is because I believe this is her first return as a featured unit. What you may have missed with Yunjin is that Yunjin kind of works the same as Beidou, but scales on defense, and is very, very good with geo-balanced teams. Now, outside of the geo element, she's still very, very good. I wouldn't say she's the best, but she's definitely up there when it comes to 4-stars. She's definitely not Xinyan tier. Sorry, Xinyan. But with Yunjin, definitely have to say that she's a lot better than what people will give her credit for. Definitely worth kind of getting her, but I wouldn't say that she's a top tier 4-star to where it's like you need to have her, especially when you have Beidou, who honestly does the counter better. Now, let's talk about our lovely girl Sucrose, and I love Sucrose. She is an adorable character. She's super shy, she's an alchemist, and she's caring. We're talking about her personality. But when it comes to her ability, she is an absolute monster for damage. She is ran in a lot of teams, including, I believe, a national team that a lot of people use. And the reasons is because of her elemental mastery abilities with her artifacts, especially when you run her on a 4-piece Pharodescent. And then, of course, when you have her with the Widsith, oh my gosh, you could either run her with Widsith or Sacrificial Fragments. I ran her with Widsith, and she was doing phenomenal damage. She is definitely worth your time. I will tell you this now. And I wish I would have worked on her sooner. Sorry, a little bit tired. So, she is definitely a plus on any banner. The only problem is, just like Venti, she was on the first banner that came out. She was actually one of the featured. So you could get her rather quickly. So everybody has her for the most part. And she's on every single banner because she's a 4-star. So if you don't have her yet, I feel bad that you haven't gotten her yet. This might be your chance. Sorry. Dealing with, allergies as well. So my apologies if I'm sniffling. It's disgusting. I know. I apologize to y'all. Now let's talk about the last banner unit, which is Xiangling. Now Xiangling, right? Xiangling is one that absolutely surprised me. I would always see damage tests with her, and I would always be like, she does really good damage. But I didn't know how well she was until I used her. Now, my Xiangling is not complete. She does not have a pyro damage cup. However, she was still doing decent damage, and of course, with her having the pyro element in general, her synergy with a lot of teams, especially as an off-field DPS, is phenomenal. I cannot say that she's a bad character. She's definitely one of the better 4-stars. But again, we fall into the same trap as Sucrose. She's been on a lot of banners, and if you haven't gotten her yet, I'm deeply, deeply surprised. But it is possible. One of my buddies didn't pull Zinc Show, and he's going to get him this update. So, would I say that these are must summons? I know it's a cop-out, but hear me out on this, okay? As a whale, if you're going strictly for Ayato, you're going to be very disappointed with your summons. Because, again, Ayato is a banner unit, and you have to worry about 2 pities. I really don't want to deal with 2 pities. That's annoying to me. Venti, this is Venti's second rerun, right? Honestly, I have predicted that with Venti's probably going to go on the standard banner. And this is a prediction I've had for a long, long time. Because Venti was the first, it would make sense to put Venti on a standard banner because the standard banner needs more characters. Lack of the stamina, that type of stuff. So, I am predicting that Venti will go on the standard banner. So with that, I would say Venti's banner is a no-go on all rights. And a lot of people might be like, but Tystra, you were just hyping up Venti. Venti's great, isn't he? Yes, Venti is absolutely fantastic. But again, I gotta say, with the standard banner coming out with an update, I'm pretty sure. I'm 99.9% sure the standard banner is going to be updated here by 3.0. And we're going to get a lot of these characters that are rerun characters onto the standard banner. It would make so much sense. But in the case that somehow Venti doesn't, and I'm wrong, which is highly possible, Venti, I would still say skip. And the only reason why, as much as I love Venti, Kazuha is definitely the better option for what you want to do. Is Venti still good? Yes. Would I summon for Venti again? Absolutely. If I wasn't summoning for Ayato, I would probably summon for another Venti to get a constellation, because Venti is that much fun. Venti is a fun character, but not everybody plays for fun. You weirdos. So I would definitely say for Venti's banner by itself, no go. Even with the 4 stars, I don't think anybody should summon on Venti. When it comes to Ayato and my verdict for Ayato, if you're only summoning for Ayato, then it makes sense, if you're a whale. If you're not a whale, skip Ayato, wait for Yilin. If you are wanting a new DPS, Ayato is your guy to go with. And especially, you could get one off-field DPS, one sub DPS, and one support with Yunjin, Sucrose, and Xiangling. It's definitely a great banner. For new players, this is a really good banner to get on because you're going to get some very, very good characters to help you with your team. Honestly, all 4 of these characters could be on a team and you would have a very good team in general, in my personal opinion. Your main DPS would be obviously Ayato, your sub DPS would be Sucrose, your off-field DPS... Sorry again. Your off-field DPS would be Zhangling, and then Yunjin as your support and shield counter. So, that is my take on these 2 banners. Now, if you think I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear you guys' opinion on this because I'm always loving it. Do you guys think that this is a not summon? Do you guys think that this is a must summon? You know, let me know. I definitely want to hear your opinions. Again, guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And again, love you guys to death. Thank you for so much of the support that you guys have been giving me. All the, give me the opportunity to entertain you has always been a fantastic thing. And yeah, let's keep on going, guys. Love you guys. We'll catch you guys in the next video.